Alright, guys, it's 35 days on total sexual purity, semen retention, no fat, no anything, nothing. And it's actually longer. Like, I've been on semen retention for like 70, 100, I don't know, probably over 100 days, but most of that time I still had occasional, like, having sex or fapping or doing some bullshit, But I've been on 35 days now, 100% pure, and it's a different experience when you're on a 100% pure streak. It's a different experience than kind of like a dirty streak where you still might be having sex or fapping or watching shit. Being on a completely pure streak of 35 days, it's different. It's more anxious feelings. And I don't want to talk about this video. Like, I see all these fucking channels, guys, and honestly, I think it's bullshit. I'm gonna say it's bullshit right now because after 35 days on full sexual purity, 100 plus days already on semen retention. I haven't even been counting how many days on semen retention. But 35 days on full sexual purity, it's not all roses and sunshine and rainbows. Like, I'm not fucking experiencing that, guys. I'm not. Like, I'm not experiencing roses and rainbows and all this shit. Like, this shit is difficult. This shit's hard. This shit is not enjoyable. It's not an enjoyable way to live. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. And let me explain that to you. I actually like the intensity of the experience. I feel more masculine. I never felt more masculine in my life. Like, when I go and I approach a woman, if I do, I just feel like masculine energy just coming out of me. And sometimes it's a little too intense, and I might scare a girl away. But that's the other thing is, like, women don't just flock to you on semen retention. Like, I hate seeing these videos where dudes are just saying, like, women flock to you on semen retention. Maybe it happens at, like, day 200 of complete sexual purity, but I've been on semen retention for over 100 days probably, and 35 days, like I said, on pure sexual, like, nothing. And women don't flock to you, and I think this is a delusional thought that men have. It, like, gives men a delusional reason to do semen retention. I don't know. Maybe if I continue this, I'm just gonna notice, like, women chasing me down the street or something. Who knows? Like, anything is possible. But I'm just talking from my experience. Like, I have not noticed this at all. I still get rejected. I approach women here and there. I went on 2 dates and it just didn't fucking click. I mean, I thought it did, but yeah, the girl. Like, if you don't match up with a girl's energy on semen retention, like, she's not gonna want to be around you. Like, she doesn't want to be around this energy if she's not matching up with it. Like, I feel like on semen retention, it's a different energy, and if you let it out, if you show it to a woman, a lot of women aren't going to like it. They're not going to be down with it, and they're not going to really want to be around it. They want to be around, a guy like them, a guy that faps, a guy that releases all the time, a guy that's like a degenerate. I'm not saying all women are degenerate, but a lot of the women that you're not going to click with, like, they're not going to appreciate the energy. Like, all these men that say that this is happening, like, women are just chasing you down because you're doing semen retention, I'm here to say it's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit, at least at 35 days. Like, but I see channels talking about this shit on, like, 1 week or 2 weeks. And I just think it's fucking complete bullshit. I haven't noticed any difference in female attraction since being on a pure streak of semen retention. Now, I have noticed, my confidence can increase, my lack of fear can increase, but that doesn't mean that women are chasing me down because I'm on semen retention. So I kind of want to I want to eliminate. I feel like these dudes are delusional, to be honest. Like, which one of these dudes is actually approaching women and getting their number and going on dates, and, like, it's such a cope thing, but it's like, who the fuck cares? Who cares about whether women are attracted to you or not on semen retention. You shouldn't be doing this to attract women on semen retention. That's just fucking stupid. Like, you should be doing this because this is a spiritual journey, and it's fucking difficult. It doesn't feel good. You feel anxious. You feel like everything's falling apart. At least that's how I'm feeling on day 35. But I wouldn't want to be doing anything else because I love this energy. I love the energy of being in control and being disciplined and not being a little weak biatch, you know? I don't want to be one of those weak men. I think we have enough weak men in the world, so I don't really want to be a part of that class of weak men. I'd rather suffer. I'd rather go through this anxiety and this stress, and I enjoy it. Like, there's nothing wrong with stress and anxiety and everything. I think masculinity is designed to contain all those emotions and to transform those emotions into something. Transform it into art or into your work or into your body, or just transform it into something. And I think on semen retention, you actually start feeling again. And that's the best benefit that I've realized so far, is that all these guys talk about all these fucking benefits. Oh my god, these women are just chasing me down the street or something. Or I'm just like manifesting. I just think of something and I manifest it. I haven't experienced that yet. But the one thing that I've experienced is that I have all this pent up emotion on semen retention. Anxiety, stress, anger, just not enjoying people, not wanting to be around people. And I actually like this because it's something that I'm feeling. Instead of being numb and being numb to emotions, just being kind of like this reactive biological machine that just has, oh, I lust after this, I lust after this. No, you're just stopping all that shit. You're stopping the lust. And you're just like, okay, I feel anxious, I feel angry, I feel like I don't belong here, I don't like people, I don't like the society, I don't like what's going on. And then with all that energy, you can actually transform it into something. Because all that is potential energy. All that stress, all that fear, all that anger, all of that anxiety of being in society, that dislike of society, all of that is energy to transform. You can use that energy to transform into something else, into something that you want to create. And I mean, that's why I'm making this video, because I have so much fucking pent up stress and anxiety about being in this fucking world that is totally disconnected from nature and disconnected from source and disconnected from harmony. And I have so much anxiety and anger towards this society that I need to make a video. Like, I need to get this shit out. I need to express this shit into the world. I need this energy to come out of me, because I'm not releasing it in terms of releasing my seed, or, you know, watching some bullshit, or banging a girl. I'm not doing that. I need to express this in some other way. I need to make a video. I need to, you know, work out. I need to go out. I need to walk. I need to do something to get this energy out. And it's not like an energy that's, it's an emotional energy. It's not like, I don't feel, that's another thing. I don't feel so much physical energy. I actually feel kind of lethargic. I think there is something to be said for flat lines and being in a flat line, or a plateau, as they say. I kind of feel like low energy recently, but not in a bad way. Not like I'm super sleepy all the time. Just like I'm not super, I don't feel a lot of energy in my body, but I feel a lot of emotional energy, emotional pent up emotions that has come after 35 days of doing complete sexual purity. And like I said, I don't want to do anything else, because I want to be disciplined as a man. I want to be fucking disciplined. I don't want to be a weak man. I think weak men are pathetic. I don't think weak men deserve to be spiritual, or deserve to understand truth, or deserve anything this world has to offer in the spiritual world. Because we have to go through these tests to reach new levels of understanding, of self-knowledge, spirituality. We have to go through these tests, because if we're always in that cycle of lust and lack, we're never going to ascend to a new level of understanding, a new level of consciousness, a new level of living, a new level of being. So yeah, semen retention isn't all that like amazing rainbows. It's hard, it's fucking difficult. And this is what guys don't talk about. This shit is difficult. And if you think it's gonna be easy, then you're in for a very rude awakening. So don't believe this is easy, but understand that there's beauty in the difficult. There's beauty in the discomfort. There's beauty in all of these things. And you can start to find who your true self is when you do semen retention. When you're releasing all the time, when you're fapping, when you're watching all this shit, you're not actually ever going to connect with your true self. And semen retention forces you to connect with your absolute true self. It absolutely forces you to do it, and that's the beauty of semen retention.